as we're nearing the funding deadline for the government, with the funding set to run out, or the authorization for funding set to run out at the end of the month. There's going to be a vote tomorrow, Wednesday, for the short-term spending bill that would kick the can down the road to December 20th. And like I said, they were going to come up with something that says bipartisan support. It's probably going to pass. But now Speaker Mike Johnson has said there will not be a Christmas omnibus, the big, spending bill, the that would push everything out for the rest of the fiscal year to like September of next year. Said they're not going to do any sort of a big budget deal, and they're going to fight and work out a budget before then, and they're going to, try to come to some sort of negotiation. Well, we'll see what happens, but I think they ultimately are going to pass some kind of a big omnibus, and it's going to be full of Democratic priorities. Why? Because they have to. They would want to get it done before Christmas. And every other time this has come up where it's been around Christmas, they have passed a bigger bill, got it done so they can go spend, Christmas time with their families, and the American people don't have to worry about the government getting shut down over the Christmas holiday, because that would be horrible. Now, like I said, we'll see what happens. But he vows to fight. One of the things they're worried about is after the election, especially if Democrats end up somehow getting control of Congress, like I think they will, coming up in January with a lame duck president, because yes, Joe Biden is a lame duck president because he's not seeking re-election. So he has nothing to gain or lose necessarily by doing anything in the last bit. He can help Vice President Kamala Harris, but it's nothing to help him personally, which is part of why they call him a lame duck. But anyway, they're afraid that with that kind of a setup, Democrats could push through any parts of their agenda that they want, and Republicans wouldn't be able to really stop them. And they're kind of right, because Republicans only have a 5-seat majority, and it's so slim that even if they put through a bunch of stuff that they want, they would have to get all of the Republicans in the House to vote against it, basically, and that's if they even all show up that day. So we'll see what happens. I think there will end up being an ultimate funding package, but Mike Johnson's speaking strong now because he's hoping to show strength going into the election, but it's too little too late.